Well, hi there. My name is Perry, and welcome to the Literary Knitterary. Okay, so today I am here to bring you something I actually have not done on this channel before, and that is a book haul. Yesterday was my birthday. I am 23. I have conflicting feelings about it, but I did get several very nice and thoughtful gifts for my birthday, and some of those were books, and I thought I would share those books with you. Or I suppose some of them were bookish things, and I will share the bookish things with you. This is going to be a quick little video, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. First up, from my parents, we have this copy of If Not Winter, Fragments of Sappho, translated by Carson. This is an ancient Greek work of lyric poetry. This edition is a sort of facing page translation where the original Greek text is on one side and the English translation is on the other. This edition also comes with an introduction, notes, a list of names and people, and an appendix with references to Sappho in other sources. There's this feeling you get when you're in close contact with something that is very old. There's this feeling that I get when I'm in close contact with something that's very old, where you are very conscious of all of the years that separate you from that thing, but you also feel an intimate connection to the person or persons who created it, who used it, who were a part of it, and I don't know, it's some species of awe, I guess. It's what I felt when I was lucky enough to stand in the orchestra of a Greek theater in Sicily, and that made me cry. And from flipping through, from taking a peek into this book, I feel like all of the empty space on the pages, because these truly are fragments, some of which are only a couple of words long, creates that same sort of effect. So I'm expecting this to be a very powerful and affecting reading experience. I've heard nothing but great things about this translation, so I am really excited to have this. Next up, and also from my parents, I asked for a copy of Emily Wilson's translation of the Odyssey. This is the Norton Critical Edition, which I chose because it also has selections from a bunch of texts in conversation with the Odyssey, mostly ancient, but also some sort of non-classical sources in conversation with the Odyssey, and some selected criticism in the back. So I'm hoping to use both of those resources to structure my further reading around the Odyssey. If you are trying to choose an edition of this translation, I will warn you that the type in this is quite small, so if that will pose a problem for you, be warned. But I am, again, quite happy to have this. Because Emily Wilson was the first woman to publish a translation of the Odyssey, a lot of what I have heard about the translation has to do with the choices that she made that are specifically gender related, examining words and whether they are or are not gendered in the original and how that impacts the way that we receive the story as modern readers. And all of that is very worthwhile conversation, but I didn't realize until recently that this entire translation is written in iambic pentameter and has the exact same number of lines as the original Odyssey does, and that is frankly insane. So in addition to being a contribution to scholarship and translation with regards to gender, this is also, it seems, just a linguistic feat in and of itself, and is sure to provide a distinctive reading experience compared to the other translations of the Odyssey that I have read. So I'm really excited to get to this one and to hopefully bring you a video that is a comparison of the different translations of the Odyssey that I have read before the end of the year. So thank you, parents. From sibling number one, I got this copy of Carmilla by Sheridan, edited by Carmen Machado. This is a sapphic classic that I have discussed on this channel before, about a female vampire and the young girl who is entranced by her. I really like this edition. I like the bats. I like that it's edited by Carmen Machado, whose book Her Body and Other Parties I've been reading this month, and I really like the illustrations. This edition has these pen and ink illustrations that I am really into. I really like the style, and I think this is going to be perfect for October. And finally, from sibling number two, I got this, which when I was redoing my little banner logo intro graphic deal, I sent a copy to my family to ask what they thought, and apparently my youngest sister printed it out and used it as a template to embroider this, and I love it. I'm really happy. Frankly, I just want to take a second to shout out like how good of a job she did. Like look at those books. Look at it. What the heck? So I'm really happy with this. It's cute, it's well done, it's just such a sweet and supportive idea, and I'm gonna have to be sure to make lots and lots of videos so I get lots and lots of use out of it. Look at that. So yeah, that is it for today. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any favorite editions of classics or favorite translations of a certain classic. Have you ever read a translation of the Odyssey that you really liked or one that you hated? Let me know. In the description box, I will have put a link to register to vote. We're really coming down to the wire here, so if you haven't sorted that out yet, I would highly recommend that you do so. And if you have not yet discussed your plan to vote with a friend, please consider me your friend, and tell me about what your plan is to vote early or vote by mail or get to the polls. If you liked this video, I do hope you will consider subscribing, and I will see you again very soon. But in the meantime, I hope that everyone is staying happy, healthy, and safe, and I hope that somewhere out there is a great book waiting just for you. Bye!